A man was simply curious and wanted to try on a customer's high heels, but he discovered a shocking secret. When he put on the shoes, his reflection in the mirror had transformed into a woman. Confused and thinking he had gained some kind of superpower, he decided to test this theory. He then tried on a pair of leather shoes, and the next second he had become a black man. Terrified, he quickly touched his face and found it felt completely real, though he still couldn't believe it. Next, he tried on a pair of cowhide shoes, but this time, nothing happened. Thinking it was because the shoes weren't fitted properly, he hastily stomped his feet harder, but his appearance remained unchanged. He suddenly remembered that both previous pairs of shoes had been repaired with a sewing machine, so he hurried downstairs. This old sewing machine was a family heirloom. He began repairing the cowhide shoes, then tried them on again. Sure enough, he transformed into an old man's appearance. It turned out this transformation ability came from that magical sewing machine. Looking at the room full of shoes, he suddenly had a bold idea. When he put on a pair of expensive leather shoes, he became a wealthy man. When he put on another pair, he became a gangster. But if he accidentally wore a dead person's shoes, he would take on their terrifying appearance. With this ability, even when riding the subway, he would unconsciously compare foot sizes with others to see if they matched his own. But merely transforming into someone else's appearance could no longer satisfy the man's desires. He wanted to experience their lives. For instance, when he became a wealthy man, he would go to upscale restaurants to dine. When it came time to pay, he would pretend to go to the restroom, then secretly transform back to his original form. The staff would be confused, wondering where the black man had gone. When he saw wealthy people driving luxury cars on the street, he couldn't help but feel envious. Soon, this wealthy man would fall victim to the man's threats. The protagonist would approach and immediately ask about their shoe size. Upon hearing it was the right size, he would directly threaten them to hand over their shoes. To avoid trouble, they would quickly comply. This way, the man successfully drove luxury cars using his transformation technique. One day, his secret crush came to the store to have her boyfriend's shoes repaired. He immediately had a wicked idea. That evening, he transformed into her boyfriend and went to her home. Unexpectedly, his girlfriend called him into the shower. Just as he was excitedly undressing, he saw the shoes on his feet and immediately stopped. If he took off the shoes, wouldn't his cover be blown? So he pulled up his pants and quickly fled. One day, when he asked his aging mother what her wish was, she said she only wanted to have dinner with his father. So he refurbished his missing father's shoes and soon transformed into his father's appearance, inviting his mother to dinner. That night, his mother showed a long-lost smile. However, his mother passed away the very next morning. Heartbroken, he closed the shop for 2 consecutive weeks. When he reopened, he was immediately confronted and insulted by a black man. Angered, the man shouldered a bag of shoes and transformed into different people to stalk the black man. He even went to his house and searched through it, finding a box of weapons. Out of curiosity, he actually used a stun gun on himself. When he woke up, a long time had passed. Just as he was about to leave, he encountered the returning black man. During their struggle, he knocked out the black man. When the black man woke up, he found himself facing a small boy. Unexpectedly, the man closed the door and emerged as a different person again. This panicked the black man.